Good morning, Vietnam! This is not a test, this is rock and roll. Ready to rock it from the Delta to the DMZ. We got Kevin over here on the couch, we got Jack in the closet. I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah.
Have you seen Good Morning, Vietnam?
No, I haven't.
Really?
Yeah.
And Kevin has seen that movie?
I don't see any movies, and I've seen that one.
All right, add it to your list of 4 fucking movies you've seen.
It's
Good
5.
for you, dude.
Hey, before we get into that, let's just say welcome to the NGMI podcast, or welcome back to the NGMI podcast, guys. If you're here for the first time, hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Leave us a review. Leave us a review on Spotify or iTunes. We love that shit, and we love you. Hit that like button. Leave a comment. We respond to all the comments, and it really helps the algorithm. It helps us out. We're spending a lot of money on this podcast. It's bringing in nothing. We're netting a negative of $10,000 a month on this podcast.
Yeah.
And well, not we, me. And you know, I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this for, guys.
Well, we just signed.
There's a fly in here. Yeah. There's a fly in the room.
We just signed up for an ad agency.
Woo! We did.
Woohoo! Yeah. Scott hasn't actually signed us up though. Gotta do that.
We're
working on it.
Yeah, set up your Stripe, bro.
I asked for the information today. Okay. I had someone ask me a question. I was on Instagram Live packing shirts.
Yeah.
The other day.
Uh-huh.
And someone's like, "You're on Instagram Live asking us to buy stuff from you. What do you do for us?" And I was like, whoa, that is like that's a question.
That was a thinker.
Did you tell them you make a weekly fucking podcast?
I make a weekly podcast.
That's for them.
I make music. I make YouTube videos.
Yeah. What else are you supposed to do?
But it's kind of funny, you know. It's kind of like
fucking go to their house, give them a hug.
Occasionally I'll do that. You know, if someone really wants a hug or needs a hug, I'll be like, I'll give you that hug.
Yeah.
You know,
Scott's there for him.
I'm there for you. But it's a kind of interesting thing from an influencer's perspective. This fucking fly is throwing me off. There's a fly in this room that just, it was over here, and Jack like went completely over here.
No, he flew right by me. I almost caught him.
Oh, there's multiple.
Oh yeah,
there's lots of flies in here. How is there so many flies in this room? This room has been shut.
I think Brett sleeps in here naked.
Brett breaks in.
Brett's been gone for 3 weeks. Okay, so as far as like influencers go, and entertainers, right? What do they do for you?
Not much. I think that's the point.
They entertain you, right?
Yeah.
They entertain you until they disappoint you and they don't entertain you anymore.
Yeah.
It really struck something in me. I was like, what am I doing? Mm-hmm. What do I do?
I got to you.
Because there is like that thing where it's like, yeah, I'm doing this because I want to entertain people, and then also it's my career, so I'm doing it so I make money. You know, I felt a little lost after I got that question. I was like, whoa, I haven't been asked that in a while.
Yeah.
Or ever. I'm not sure. But
lost as opposed to before you weren't, or just more lost?
I mean, I'm always lost, but like I was more lost when I got that question. I was like, right. I think that I put out stuff to entertain people. I put out music with a positive message to try and, you know, uplift people's spirits and thoughts and stuff. But I was like, am I doing enough for these people to ask them to like buy merch or something? Like I'm not like forcing anyone to buy stuff from me. I just think like, hey, if you like this shirt, you can grab it, you know?
Right. Yeah. That's a dumb comment, whatever that person said. For a couple reasons.
It really made me think though.
Because obviously you do things, but then also, what the fuck does Urban Outfitters do for people to make them buy their shit? Like people just buy shit because they like it. You ask people to buy stuff, you don't have to do something for them. Apple's not giving me a fucking high five every time I buy an iPhone. I just buy it because I want it. So tell that person to eat shit.
Oh. Ooh. Then they might unfollow me. That's not good for business.
We don't want them.
Less money.
Get out of here.
I'd make less money.
Get the hell out.
We need them.
They're not buying shit anyways.
No, thanks. I'm not lost anymore.
Good.
I feel like I feel like I do stuff. Kevin, did you get lost this weekend?
I did get lost.
Kevin went to EDC.
I went to EDC.
Kevin went to EDC. His graduation gift was $1,000 minus $100 from his two blood brothers, Jack Dytrych and Scotty.
How'd that money do for you?
That did great.
Nice.
Made me through EDC.
Kevin said, I told him we're kind of hoping that he has some good clickbait for this episode. We're kind of leaning on it. He said he's got some good stuff to tell us about EDC.
Ooh.
If I can remember it, there is some good stuff that happened.
Something about a hotel, I heard.
There's a hotel. Kevin, did you find a sweet creature at EDC?
What is that?
A sweet creature.
A lover. Did you find a lover?
I found a girl I was hanging out with. It did.
Okay, explain. The hotel you mentioned, explain.
Well, that comes later in the story.
Okay.
You can't rush things.
Start from the top.
Let's get this EDC story straight from the top, baby.
Well, We'll start at the second day then.
Okay.
The second day. That's not.
You want me to start from the top?
Start from the stop.
Start from the interesting
Start from
part.
the top.
Kevin's like he's a young man, right? He's blossoming. He's finding confidence. He's starting to do a
He's
lot more
20.
things with his life.
20
20?
years old.
He's going out doing things. He's about to be 21. He's graduating college. He walks on Friday.
This
the
Friday?
27th. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, exactly.
It's a public event. Anyone can go
Anyone
to
can
it.
come.
Where's the address?
I don't know.
What's the college?
What's the college?
Orange Coast College.
Orange
Orange
Coast College.
Coast
If anyone
College.
wants to come.
Don't know if it's there.
Oh,
It's-
where the hell is it? I have to go on Friday. You got to tell me where this shit is.
Well, I got to find out, Scott.
All right, back to EDC.
Back to EDC. So I went with one of my friends because the rest of my friends didn't really want to go this year.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Fast forward.
Fast
Boring.
forward. Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Keep going.
But I went with one of my friends and I met up
Uh-oh.
like
ears ringing. Ears ringing. Need more caffeine. All right, sorry, Kevin. I keep interrupting you. Go ahead.
So I went with one of my friends and they had like a big group they were going with, but I kind of wanted to do my own thing at EDC, kind of just go around and do like whatever.
Yeah.
And I went in a tiger onesie because one time, a long time ago, when you were like my age or like a little bit older, you and Todd walked into the house wearing like Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, like Piglet, and I thought it was so funny that like that's what I wanted to do for the like festival, and it turned out like
Aw.
really fun. Like everyone was loving the fit. Like they were all coming up to me and giving me bracelets and stuff. It was super fun. And the like biggest set that I wanted to see was like second day. The main person I wanted to see was AC Slater, and I remember it was like 1 o'clock. I was making my way through the main stage. You know, it takes an hour to walk to the front of the set,
Mm-hmm.
and I found these two girls. I had gotten stopped at like you can't get past a couple people. There's like a rail in the way, and I was looking at them. One of them didn't have any candy, like the bracelets, so I traded one with them.
Okay.
And I was like, "Do you guys want to come to the front with me?" Like they looked like they're just kind of like stuck there, like not doing anything. So I
Yeah.
took them all up to the front and like
Bro,
hung out the whole day. It was really fun.
That's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it plays out for him. You just walked up to these two girls and were like, "Hey, ladies, I'm going to the front. You want to come?"
Yeah.
Of course,
That's bold. And you gave him bracelet.
of course.
Fuck.
Whoa.
Savage.
Kevin's got that swag. I can never do that. I can never do it. I can't. I can't do it. I mean, I could, but
And
I
the
can't.
tiger onesie too, dude.
And that was the helping for sure. That was the best part of the fit.
Good.
But we made it to the front of the set and it was super good. Favorite artist. I had the best time at that set. Met a bunch of like fun people up there, but they didn't have like a ride home, and they were Ubering. It was like $150. I didn't take anyone. I had an empty car, so I took them back to their hotel, and then the next day I took them to EDC. So the next day, like we all hung out together, and the girl that I was hanging out with was Sarah. She was super fun.
Not to name drop or anything, but
Yeah, what's her IG?
I'd have to look at it.
hey, we're not name dropping. All right, we're gonna bleep.
Hey, he
her.
name dropped it.
We are bleeping her name.
He said she's watching the podcast now.
Oh, is she?
We can bleep it if you want,
Hell
but
yeah.
if you don't care or she doesn't care,
I
whatever.
don't think so.
Okay.
Bleep my name.
All right, bleeped.
Thank you. So you and Sarah were hanging out, and the other girl, and you helped them get to and from the place. There was a hotel involved.
Yeah, so the second day we were all just kind of dancing, hanging out, like just like whatever. But the third day, like I was with Sarah the majority of the night, took pictures together,
So
traded a bunch of candy. It was a lot of fun.
yeah, so you
And
did-
candy's what the bracelets are called.
Yeah, like I brought
Not actual edible candy.
no, it's with a K. I brought probably like 25 bracelets, and I think I left with like 6 because I just kept giving away to people that like didn't have any.
That's what you do, bro.
Yeah,
Fucking
dude.
rave goblin.
Oh,
Dude, you were plur as fuck.
Oh, I kept it plur. Only
Peace.
plur vibes.
Peace, love, unity,
Of
and
course.
respect.
I got a
dog.
huge blister on my hand because I was holding like they have like the fans that you hold and like can fan people and stuff.
Yeah, all the people that are rolling balls, sweating
their ass off. They love the
Nice.
fan, so I got a huge blister from fanning people all night.
Cool.
You weren't rolling balls, right?
No, I don't roll.
That's good.
Did you do
roll my-
anything?
I did drink.
Kevin
For the
drank.
first time in a few long time.
What'd you drink?
Fireball.
Fireball.
How many?
Like 5 or 6 shots.
5 or 6 shots of Fireball from a kid that doesn't drink at all.
Did you feel it a little?
A little bit.
Okay.
Damn, dude. I can't condone that behavior as an older brother, but like, cool, dude. You did your thing.
I can't condone that behavior as a law-abiding citizen. I'm actually gonna have to call the cops on you, dude. You're underage. You're fucked, buddy. Send you to the slammer.
You're screwed. It's as if there isn't 13-year-olds out there doing this shit on their own free will all the time.
Yeah.
But why did I just sniffle so
I
hard?
don't know. You do that a lot. So, what happened with Sarah? Anything interesting?
I mean, we just danced the whole night. We made out. Like, it was a lot of fun.
You made out?
Mm-hmm.
Shared a smooch.
A smooch.
A prolonged smooch.
That's right.
A prolonged smooch. Any tongue?
Yeah.
Nice.
Tongue.
Is your tongue sore?
It is, from chewing gum all weekend.
Okay.
Oh, so you were rolling balls.
No, I just chew gum.
Oh,
So I don't look
that's
like
good.
I'm left out.
You chew gum so you look like you're rolling?
Well, kind of.
Smart. He's smart. Okay.
I'm thinking.
By the way, guys, rolling is very bad for your health. I do not recommend it. And if you ever do decide to go down that route, drink a lot of water. And if you do these festival things, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
If you're walking around with no water and you're on drugs, you can dehydrate, you can pass out, you can die. And it's not good. It's not safe. And I just want a PSA, someone who's been through all these little festival moments and stuff like that. That's something you got to be really careful about.
Yeah. Keep an eye on your stuff, especially a lot of pickpockets. Like, I went with 5 people and 3 of their phones got stolen out of the 5. Like,
Yeah.
so I mean, you have to be wary and like kind of watching things.
Yeah.
Usually I'm always coherent because I'm always very sober, but I was kind of drunk this time. So
Just one of the days, right?
yeah, just one of the days.
Yeah.
But yeah, they kept an eye on me like the majority of the night. Like, Sarah was like walking me through the sets and different things, like making sure I got water and things. So super fun, super friendly.
Nice.
Hell yeah. It sounds like, I mean, you told me, I mean, you were keeping Jack and I updated over the weekend. And
Yeah,
you
I
were
send you
like,
texts and like I saw a few songs that you used to play like back in the day live, and I was like sending Scott like videos like, Scott, I saw it live. Like,
yeah.
I was so excited.
He saw Ginger Pubes live. Which
When it came on, I lost my mind. I was like,
Fucking
oh my
ginger
god.
pubes.
it's a song by Cookie Monster. And it goes,
Who the fuck is Cookie Monster?
"You ginger fuck."
You wouldn't know.
Like,
You wouldn't know.
Glad I don't.
oh, it's got some great quotes in there from, is it from Snatch?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He's got, I don't know.
That was really fun. Like, there was a bunch of songs that, like, you know, like, because a lot of people go to festivals and stuff that don't know, like, music or they like EDM and stuff, but, like, it's really special when, like, you listen to a song all the time and then you hear it, like, live and you're on the, like, front, you can feel everything. Like, that's, like, my favorite part is when, like, songs come on that you know.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
crazy since we started doing this podcast and, like, you pick me up and we carpool over here every time. Kevin plays all the songs that I used to play growing up.
I was listening.
Yeah, like
Through the walls.
He has all of the songs that I used to listen to in like my car if I used to drive him places now. And like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm like cycling through Spotify top 40 all the time trying to find a new good song to listen to. And like I
Right.
get in his car and listen to the songs I used to listen to, and I'm like, this is that shit.
This
Yeah.
is what I should be listening to.
This is when music was good.
I have a bear on my side that says the kids want techno
Yeah.
because I loved like EDM music so much, and like not just EDM music but like Mika and
All
like
that.
just like random
Love Mika.
artists from
Frenchman.
He's French?
I think so.
When it rains.
So you mentioned a hotel.
Oh, right. Yeah. So afterwards, my buddies were all there and they got their phones stolen. So they were kind of at the lost and found. This was at like 4 a.m. or something around this time. So they were still staying, like trying to figure out what to do with their phones and stuff. And I was heading out because this is the third day. I was super tired. I had a final the same day, due at midnight. So I had to drive home and get that done.
Damn.
So I took both the girls like back to their hotel, but I had no place to stay because they had the key to the Airbnb. So she like let me stay at her place for a while.
In a hotel?
Mhm.
Share a bed?
Yeah.
Damn, dog. Kevin found love at EDC.
Of course.
Love. Have you been keeping in touch with her?
Yeah. She lives in Alaska, so she's pretty far away. But
Oh shit.
It's okay. Long distance,
okay.
you can make it work.
she's watching the podcast and shit. I thought it was funny.
Nice.
Oh, she has been watching the podcast?
Yeah.
Like after we met.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
like, did she
no.
know you beforehand?
so many people actually came up to me and were like, "Are you Scott's brother?" even like wearing the tiger onesie, like my hood's over my head, and people would come up to me and I was like, "What? Like how the fuck can you see me? Like
Yeah.
millions of people here."
That's funny. That's crazy. I almost posted one of the pictures you sent to us on my story. I've been like, if everyone sees Kevin at EDC,
Say hi.
tell him
Oh,
what's
I'd
up.
love
But I
that.
didn't do that. But that's
You shoulda.
crazy. There's so
Yeah,
many
you
people.
should have. I
Because
love
I
that.
thought your outfit was so fucking cool. We got to throw a photo up of his outfit.
Oh yeah, please
I'll put
do.
it up right here.
You can throw up all the photos. The photos of me and
All
Sarah.
right,
and
every
everything.
single one. Rapid fire. 1, 2,
Boom, boom,
bam,
boom, boom,
bam,
boom, boom,
bam.
boom.
Let's go.
And I also met up with a person that I used to play MapleStory with, like an old game I played for like 2 years with him, and he was the only other person that I knew that was going. I was like, I gotta meet up with this guy and see what he's like. But he was super fun. I mean, it was just fun to meet people and hang out. Like, that's my favorite part, like the big community aspect.
Yeah, that's great. Big community aspect. That's what I have on Patreon. Big community aspect.
Big community
we're
aspect.
all just friends over there.
Yeah, subscribe to Scott's Patreon.
Patreon.com/Scotty Sire.
Please, he really needs it.
Come on. I'm not desperate over here.
He kind of needs it.
If you subscribe at $5, I got a bunch of merch. I release new shirts every month for $11 only. I do monthly Zoom calls and live streams and release unreleased music on there and stuff.
You're trying to get us to buy your merch and subscribe to your Patreon. What are you doing for us?
I am trying to entertain you in certain ways. I make TikToks, YouTube videos.
Good answer.
We do entertain.
Good. That was a test.
Music.
Good. Keep the
right.
list going.
I post photos and stories on Instagram.
Yeah,
and
that's
Snapchat,
right.
Post photos.
And I know it seems like posting photos and stories is not a lot of work, but like I could be not doing that.
Yeah, it's a lot of work for Scott.
It's a lot of work for me because I'm lazy.
Yeah, he's doing a lot.
And by lazy, I mean I feel lazy when I'm not doing 10 million things.
Yeah.
I just re-downloaded MapleStory yesterday.
Oh, really?
For some reason, I just got the urge. I was like,
yeah, this nostalgia comes back. You got to check it out, see how things are again.
Yeah, it's the same thing with like Pokemon games because I grew up playing Pokemon, and I would like sell my game back to GameStop and then like buy a new game, and then like after like a couple months I'd be like, I want to play Pokemon again. And I'd go back and buy Pokemon again. And the same thing with MapleStory is like that's that game I played like end of middle school, high school, like whenever I done with homework and shit, and I'll just every once in a while I'll be like, I want to see like what MapleStory is like now. And
that's where my Kevy Wap name came from.
Kevy Wap, MapleStory name.
Yeah,
I thought we started you on Vine before MapleStory.
Vine was 2011. MapleStory I stopped playing in like 2010.
Stopped?
Well, I mean I still play, but like different servers. But the original name came from because I was like 7 when I signed up for the game, and I didn't know how to like put a username or password.
What the fuck is MapleStory?
It's like an old game, 2003, like 2D side scroll game.
But like what?
2D side scroller game, right? You fight little mushrooms. Well, now there's all sorts of different stuff, but like it used to be.
So it's like
it's like an
Mario.
MMO. Yeah, it's like Warcraft, like RuneScape type game, but it's like a bit different. Like same type of game.
You grind for levels. I want to start like a little, since I stream on Twitch and stuff like that, I want to start playing and like inviting people to my server to come and like play with me and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's a really fun game, and they have like all these weird things now. It used to be really.
I don't know how to play anymore. Yeah.
They kind of like give it to you. They give you how to play, and if you just look up like a guide on how to build that character, it's really easy to like add the stats, and you can like auto assign all your skills. Whereas you used to have to look up all these like really intense guides.
There's no if you messed your build up, like you'd have to restart like 30 hours deep. You're like already screwed. Like
you can get to level 30 in fucking 30 minutes now, and it used to take days.
Yeah, there's
unless you hacked, which I did a little hacking back in the day.
A little hacker.
A little hacking.
But to finish the story, the name came because I couldn't figure out how to put a username or ID or anything. So you came in and just like typed out Kevy Wap on it, and that's what like stuck ever since.
Kevy Wap. Yeah.
Hey Kevin.
Beautiful.
Scott played Warzone with me.
Finally.
Yeah. I played with Jack one night, and the next night I was like, I'm gonna hop on Warzone. I played by myself.
Damn.
I got 10 kills.
Got 10 kills.
10
Jack
kills.
was holding you back or what?
On solos. I'm not a good team player, I'll be honest. I'm like,
well, the thing is when you play with a team, it averages out your KD, which is your kill death ratio. So you were in a lot harder lobbies with us where you play solo. It's more level playing field of people of your skill. So I think you're able to thrive a little bit more.
So you're saying I only got kills because I played with shitty people that are shitty just like me?
Well, no, you're better than those shitty people.
Yeah.
So you're probably you're going up in the ranks pretty quick. But when you're playing with people that have like been playing for longer, they're higher levels.
Yeah,
pro.
It's
just harder. So but you were doing really well.
You do good for yourself, Scott.
Proud of you.
It's just funny because like you guys run around and you're like, all right, go to the decon center or whatever the fuck it's called, and I'm like, what's the decon center? Like,
it'll
you guys knew.
Don't know the call.
You guys knew everything just by like the way it looks. I'm like, where's the ping on the map? Like, I don't know what direction to go. How are you guys getting from down here to up there? Like, where's the fucking stairs to the top of the building? Like,
I don't know your map awareness. It'll take a sec to get there.
I like the rebirth though. So I guess the moral of the story is here, guys. 2 games to check out if you haven't checked them out. Call of Duty Warzone if you like shooters, and Maple Story if you like a chill 2D side scroller where you can grind levels, level up your character.
They're pretty similar.
Not at all.
I mean, there's so many options in Maple Story. I don't know why I love it so much or loved it so much, but now it's just like a nostalgic love.
I still do love it.
Guys, we're trying to keep our solo episodes down to a little bit shorter amount of time, trying to pack in the information, the topics and stuff, so that we don't bore you guys with a super long episode where it's just the three of us. When we have a guest, it might be a little bit longer, especially if they're super interesting. If they're boring, we're going to cut them off. We're going to give them the hook and bring them back off the stage, and we're going to say, short episode for you today, motherfucker. You're not keeping our attention.
Yeah. We got some good guests lined up, though.
We do?
We're not saying, though. But
we're not saying who they are.
I never know anyway. I just show up.
Since Scott and I are going out of town, almost the same time, but not the same time, and we're block shooting, we've really had to like plan more. So I feel like we have some good slated stuff in the future.
Oh yeah, we got some good slated stuff.
And
in
then
the future.
through planning of ones that we couldn't get for this week to block shoot, we have down the road as well. So we got some good potentials as well.
Potential. That's what I see in both of you.
Thank you, Father.
Potential.
Yeah.
My son, my sons. Son, my son, my sons, my sons, my brothers.
That's bussin'.
That's bussin'. I have something else I want to talk about. It hurt my feelings this morning.
What?
Well, I saw some tweets about when my album vinyls were going to ship, because I promoted it a long time ago, and they were supposed to ship
Urban
on
Outfitters, yeah.
Urban Outfitters and the one directly from the label. They're shipping on May 27th. That's been the date.
That's coming up.
That's coming up. So
end of this week, huh?
It's been a couple months since my album's been out.
Right.
Yeah.
And I ordered some Harry Styles merch, and it took 4 months for it to come.
Right.
Sometimes that the like musician label
a while.
stuff just takes a long time to come. It's not like ordering off Amazon. It doesn't come the next day.
Right.
People are used to that instant gratification if they're not used to ordering from like an artist page or whatever. Mm-hmm. And that's not what hurt my feelings. I'm just clearing that up. The date is May 27th.
Thank you for clearing that up.
This Friday.
Yeah.
Because I think this is the first episode that's going out of this block shoot.
Yeah, this is coming out tonight.
Tonight, baby. Jack's on it with this edit.
Maybe tomorrow morning.
But
well, definitely tomorrow morning, but we'll see.
But what hurt my feelings was I was so confused. I went to the Urban Outfitters website to check on it. I was going to take a screenshot and be like, hey, guys, these are shipping out this Friday. I'm so excited for you guys to finally get them. And if you haven't got them yet, you can grab it now because they're shipping really soon.
Okay.
And I saw the reviews, and it was like 2.5 stars out of 5. And I was like, how are they reviewing my shit before it's
hasn't
even
shipped yet?
They've even gotten it. I mean, people could be like, I love the album or I hate the album and like review the album in that way. Mm-hmm. But I got a lot of reviews on there that was like, L person, L music, bad person, bad music. And like, they're really calling back to the mistake that I made in 2021. Like, I feel like that's part of my life now is like, I just have to deal with the people that don't like me for this previous mistake that I've owned up to. I apologize for it. And I've tried to become better about the way that I talk about things and the way that I view situations and try to grow from that. And I think one of the most hurtful things about being canceled, I'm putting that in quotes because it's not like canceled, but like someone making a mistake and like trying to learn from it and grow from it, and everybody holding on to that thing and not letting them learn from it and grow from it makes it so it's like, why not continue being a bad person instead of like trying to be better?
You never get away from it. Yeah.
You can never get away from it. And I was like, damn, that sucks that people are like going on here and reviewing my shit.
Yeah, like still like going after you.
Like coming after me a year after the fact, after I've probably apologized and talked about it like 6, 7, 8 times since then. Like, and not everybody sees that, like there's the $1.5 million views on the initial video. And then the 20 million times it's been viewed on TikTok and other people reviewing it on YouTube and live streams and whatnot. So like, it's got so much more presence about like the bad part of it than the presence of the good and the like, trying to learn from it and trying to learn and, admit the mistake and recover from it. That has 80,000 views versus, the 25 million that the mistake has. So that hurt my feelings.
Damn.
Just a little bit.
So you're just going to do like a full 180 and become like a right-wing extremist propaganda person, you go that route?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
some money in.
Full on villain mode.
Okay.
Right? No, I'm just kidding. No, and it doesn't hurt my feelings because I know the reality of the situation is that's just the way that,
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes. And you fuck up once, people hold on to that fuck up. You do something good 10 times and fuck up once, they forget the good things and they remember the fuck up, you know? So don't fuck up.
Don't fuck up.
Don't fuck up.
I learned this on MapleStory yesterday. The character I was playing had a rival and was like, don't fuck up. Not even once. One slip up and I'll get you. And my character was like, one slip up. Yeah. And it's true.
Yeah.
You one slip up
Get
and you're fucking toast.
One opportunity.
Yeah. You only get one shot.
One opportunity.
Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity only comes in once in a lifetime. Yo.
Well, I will say, if anyone gets the opportunity to go to like festivals and stuff, they definitely should go.
That's a positive one there.
I thought it was getting tied into anything else.
Nope. I have nothing to tie
with
into.
EDC.
Still on EDC. Good. I can't think of anything else.
Cool.
Hey, man, you just got back yesterday, so it makes sense. You had the best weekend of your fucking life.
Was it exciting?
Yeah, it was
sharing
really
a
exciting.
hotel room?
Huh?
Was it exciting sharing a hotel room with a female?
Yeah.
Was it your first time?
I didn't do anything, but we just hung out.
Cool.
But it was a fun weekend. I mean, I was super nervous and like excited to go, but I didn't know how it'd be like. I was going like more so solo, so I was not like used to that. But after like I got there and like everything kind of started like falling into place, it was super fun. So
Yeah.
I think anyone that gets an opportunity to like go do something like that, like definitely experience it.
Oh, yeah. It's just like the whole go do it
Just
sort
do
of
it.
attitude.
Yeah. And as long as you have a positive attitude and fun, like, everyone's really fun and happy there, at least that I met. I had a great time just talking to people.
Yeah, that's what those drugs will do.
Well, yeah. Most people are, so.
No, but in general, just like the idea of like going out and doing something, even if it's not in your comfort zone. You did like the full, 100 times what it is to go and eat breakfast by yourself. Like when you go and walk around a festival by yourself, it's like, oh, I'm by myself, but I'm trucking along, I'm meeting people, I'm having fun, doing my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go sit down at a restaurant by yourself, people say, do that every once in a while. It's like it's an interesting experience to go and like dine alone.
Well, it's hard. I mean, it's hard to go do things by yourself because like, you got not as much people to like rely on. But I had an amazing time. I mean, the entire time, like, didn't even think about like anything. I was just having such a good time, bouncing around, talking to people. It was super fun.
Yeah, I was just trying to think, how I just said that people go and it's like an experience to go and like eat food alone at a diner.
Mm-hmm.
That's not that weird.
Mm-mm.
People go and eat alone all the time.
Yeah. I think it just feels weird to certain people because out of self-consciousness.
Yeah.
But in
it's
actuality, it's not that weird. Like, there's a lot of scenarios where you'd have to eat alone.
Yeah.
Like if you're out for a meeting.
The idea of, all right, you always have the opportunity to like invite a friend or like a couple friends to go to a restaurant to eat, but like you like, I think I'm going to just go sit at a restaurant, order food for myself and like just enjoy this experience and like soak in like the surroundings myself.
And like you said, like getting out of your comfort zone, like sometimes that can always like lead to like the best things, like you find like things that you're not used to or like not comfortable with and you end up like loving,
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Or you meet someone that like you share like a special experience with and it's super fun. Yeah.
If you're tunnel visioned and you're hanging out with all your friends, it's sometimes harder to like
you're kind of closed off.
Be like, hey, what's up to someone random, and like meet a new person.
I had no one else, so I was talking to everyone. I was just kind of wandering around, just hanging out with everyone.
Hell yeah. It's the way to do it.
I just got to ask real quick, looking at you, and I noticed this last week as well, your eye has been twitching so much, and it's so weird. Your left eye, like, drags down and doesn't blink. Is that something you've noticed?
Yes.
Because I've been noticing it.
It blinks, but it also is like it's twitching.
It gets like stuck, and it's like this.
I don't know what the hell has been going on. But
are you like having nerve damage in your eyelids?
I think I might be. I started taking Prozac 6 days ago. I don't want to talk about Prozac on this one. I'll talk about it on the next one. But I don't know.
It was before that.
Yeah, it's
so
been.
It's not Prozac.
Yeah, we'll skip that. It started like 2 weeks ago. My eye just started like doing this, and then my cheek also was like going like.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is. I thought like maybe it was dehydration, but I've been really good about like not drinking. Like I've been having like maybe a beer or two or a glass of wine before bed, and I've been like not drinking. So, and I've been drinking like Pedialyte and water and like trying to stay hydrated. So maybe I should go to a doctor and see why my eye is twitching. Don't Google it.
We don't want to diagnose you right now. You may have blepharitis.
Inflammation. I don't think
in
so.
the eyelid that affects eyelashes and tear production.
Oh, dry eyes. It's not stuck. It's not stuck, Jack. It's like twitching. I have like muscle spasms in my cheek and in my eyelid.
Yeah, but the top one will like stay stuck low.
See, I haven't noticed that. Now I'm like, do I look like I...
Jack, you're making it worse.
Do I look like I got stung by a bee like half the time or what? Like,
it just looks like you're almost closing one eye.
You know what? This left eye with the lights over here, this could be something that's affecting it.
I noticed in the parking garage.
You do mention the light a lot. That is fair.
Apraxia. Could be that. Or you might just have difficulty with skilled movement.
I think that's it.
What's apraxia?
What is apraxia?
I'm starting
a lot of reading.
Starting to get a little anxious. Let's stop. But no, my eyelid has been twitching a little bit, and it has been like kind of like watery, I guess. Now that we're talking about it, I'm not feeling good. But I also have had a sinus thing for like 2 weeks.
Could be.
So I have.
I don't think it's like a stroke or anything. No. I think you'd be fucked before 2 weeks.
I think really what it is, I've had like congestion here and here. So there's been a lot of allergies. Maybe I should take some fucking Claritin or something like that.
Yeah.
But I had like a little sinus sickness. That's why we didn't film last week, was because I was like sick.
Yeah.
With a bit of a head cold. So I think it's just there's some.
You might have dystonia. Involuntary. I feel like you get muscle contractions a lot too. Slow repetitive movements. Cramps in a abnormal posture.
Yeah, let me figure out how to fucking.
Do you get cramps a lot?
Yes.
Do you have voice box spasms?
No, I don't think so.
Do you have...
Now I'm starting to think about my abdomen spasms. Stop doing this to me, Jack. Yes, my eyelid has been twitching lately. I have been having sinus problems.
Well, I'm trying to help you out. Maybe you do have dystonia, and there's some treatment that you can get it checked out, and maybe it'll solve a lot of body problems that you have. Maybe you'll solve your cramps, your fucking eyelids, and your fucking throat spasms you're having now trying to drink your water.
Someone else can do the outro today.
All right, Kevin, send us out.
I'll try.
You got it.
Thank you guys for watching the NGMI podcast. Please leave us a review on Spotify, YouTube, or Apple Music.
Yeah. Can't review on YouTube, but that's okay.
And YouTube.
No, you can't.
Don't leave us a review there. Leave a like, subscribe, check us out. We're filming a few today. We got a big plans coming up in the works. Got big people coming on. Scott's not doing the best today, but he'll be doing better the next episode.
Which is also today. Which
is also in 20 minutes.
All right. Now,
fuck.
Sign off.
And signing off, this is Kevin. We got Scott. Jack.
Uh-huh. Say the thing.
NGMI out.
Out. There you go.
do an NGMI and then we'll pause and then out.
NGMI
out.